Happy Damodar to everybody, all kids.
Yes, happy Kartik. I'm sure you're. This is a live call. It's not a silly call.
Hare Krishna Jagannath.
అదే చెప్తుంది కదా అక్కడ మాతాజీ ఏం చెప్తుంది చూసినావా?
Okay, we'll start. Okay. So how is your Kartik going today? What all you did from morning?
After our Mangalati and Dashanati, we did Damodar and we also offered diyas and now we are going to do that again.
Okay, very nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Who is that? No, there's chapati if you want it.
What are the things we need to make a diya? Mataji?
Huh?
What are the things we need to make a diya?
I just
Hare Krishna Mataji. This is the.
I made some. See, I just took some atta. You can use maida also. I added some haldi powder for color. And just make little bit tight ball, tight, not very loose, just like a play-doh. You can add 1 spoon oil also. If you want red, you can add your mama's sindoor powder. If that is there, that sindoor you can add so that it comes it's red in color. Kuch. Okay, we will start. Okay. So today we are seeing the still Dhritarashtra quits home. So we are still in first canto, 13th chapter, but we will be seeing text 26. So we'll be seeing 4 texts, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Okay. So as we all know, what did Vidura do? Vidura went, he met Maitreya, he came back, he wanted to preach. Can you please come on videos? Whoever can come, please come. If you're eating, sleeping, it's still fine. Writing, drawing, not attentive, that's also okay. You please show your faces, it will be very nice.
Yeah, my mom is not. If we're sleeping, how can we turn on our videos?
That's okay.
We're not conscious.
Because some of you want to lie on the bed and hear. That's what I meant.
Okay, because Mataji, if I am sleeping and like you're saying turn on your video, then that would be like impossible. Not even.
I didn't mean the literal sleeping. I didn't mean the real sleeping. I just said the
Supposed to sleeping.
relaxing or resting. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so text 26. I want somebody to read the shloka. Mukund. These are Vidura's instructions to his brother Dhritarashtra.
Gata swartham imam deham virto mukta bandhana avignata gatir jahyat save dhira udahrita. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Tulasi Manjari, can you read the translation?
Yes, Mataji. He is called undisturbed, who goes to an unknown, remote place, and freed from all obligations, quits his material body when it has become useless.
Okay. Okay, so this is a translation of the 26th verse. So you now read. We will do a small discussion about what Prabhupada writes in the purport. So actually in the so Prabhupada is mentioning here, the main thing is undisturbed. So who is undisturbed is called as Dhira. Okay, Dhira means he doesn't get disturbed. For now, just remember that much. So I have a question to all of you. What do you think is the right time to take spiritual life? What is the right time or right age?
Anytime?
Anytime. Huh?
I have to go to
Mm.
so
I don't hear you, Mukund. Your voice is very low.
you have to go to do Damodar's to come, so I'll be back in around 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so not anytime, I would say right from the birth, right?
Young
Since you're born,
age?
yes, we have to take. So actually, when we know death is inevitable, and do we all know when we are going to die? So and so date, so and so time, so and so way. Do we know anything like that? No, right? So when we don't know all these details, how can we say we can practice only when we are old? So when like small children like you all, it's a proper age. What you're doing is the best thing. I always say, right, when I was of your age, nobody taught me anything. So now from childhood, it is a very good practice to have a good foundation of spiritual knowledge. Very, very, very important. Because when I was very little, I would remember my grandparents and my mothers, they would discuss about their age. Like, oh, when we were little, that time things were so good. The neighbors were so good. The loving relationships were so good. There was no lot of brutality. There was no lot of cunningness. They used to talk like that. And seeing the generation, like when we were growing as kids like you, now when I am like right now, I'm 35. So when I see all of you, I remember, I just think, oh, how nice when things were when I was little. You know, you kids don't know anything other than video games, gadgets, AC rooms. You don't know. When we were little, we used to walk, go to the shop. We used to take 10 rupees, just get what my mom and dad would ask to buy. Then we would come back, go walking to school. Then lunch break, we used to come back and have lunch. So there was the days when we grew up were very, very different. But right now, technologically, there is a the time has gone so fast, that is there. But you know, Srila Prabhupada, one time somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, like you always say the world is going in a wrong direction. Why? And Srila Prabhupada answered beautifully that yeah, there is a lot of modernization, there is a lot of technical things growing on, but too many hospitals are also growing, right? When do more hospitals come? Pranav?
Yes, Mataji.
When will more hospitals come?
When more people are getting sick.
Yeah, so see, olden days there were very less hospitals, but now there are more hospitals. So where is the progression growing? People are becoming more and more sick in the name of, you know, simple living, high thinking, very less hospitals. But high thinking, high living and simple thinking, lot of hospitals. So the point here is one should become a dhira, very sober person, means undisturbed. There's a lot of disturbance once you step out of the house, right? When kids go to school, there are so many high chances of you getting disturbed. Yes or no? You all are going to school. How many of you will feel bad end of the day that, you know, your friends are talking bad, or your friends are teaching you bad, or maybe your parents might be saying you're learning bad things? How many of you encounter that?
I do.
Yeah, Jagannath also, my son is sitting here. He also, every day he will come. He will come with a new word or a new problem. And I have to explain to him that this is bad. So see, once you step out, it's very difficult, right? Like Gopakumar, he was going back to the spiritual world, and then also Maya Devi comes. And Maya Devi is alluring him then also. Please come, please, you know, please, you just get attracted to me. So Maya Devi always is looking, but then Gopakumar prays. He says, please let me become a good servant of your brother. Maya Devi is a brother of Krishna, right? And then immediately she will let him become, you know, she will just give him the path. So similarly, if we always pray nicely that, you know, we don't want to get disturbed, then Krishna will definitely help. Even the demigods will help. Everybody in our path will help. So many times I tell this to my son. We can't get disturbed unless and until we want to be disturbed. Nobody can disturb us. Right? You should always be strong.
Yeah.
So now here the topic is that
Stand up for bullies.
the topic is Vidura is saying his instructions to Dhritarashtra. See, Dhritarashtra, he tried to give instructions so many times, but every time Vidura was being insulted. Every time the insulting is happening, right? And Duryodhana last time, what did he say? You are the son of a maid servant and you have to just be a servant. He insulted. But now that servant is coming and instructing Dhritarashtra very nicely, and this time he will be successful. So now, as I said, now what will happen is Dhritarashtra is leaving home. And what is Vidura saying? Vidura is saying about if you're undisturbed, you will leave all the obligations. You're not attached to the house, not to the family, not to the things. And then when this body is becoming useless, you will just leave. You'll just leave this place and go. So Vidura is saying that. Okay. So let's go to, okay. We'll discuss more about that shloka. We'll come back again. Okay. So Pranav, can you read this text 27?
Mataji, should I read the shloka or the translation?
Shloka.
Yasvakas parato veha jata nirveda asmavan riddhi kritva harim gehat pravrajit sa narotama. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, very nice. Who is there? Suraj, translation.
He is certainly a first-class man who awakens and understands either by himself or others the falsity and misery of this material world, and thus leaves home and depends fully on the personality of Godhead residing within his heart.
See, now he's talking, now before they spoke about Dhira. Now he's talking about a first-class man. So who is a first-class man? He's a first-class man is who awakens and understands either by himself or from others the falsity and the material. Like by himself he will learn, or through others he will learn that this material world is very bad. And then he gets frustrated and then he leaves the home. And first-class man is depending completely on the personality of Godhead. Actually, there are two things. Okay, you can be you can get frustrated about this material world. Like suppose you plan something, it doesn't happen and you get frustrated. That is when you become so undisturbed, and then you can take the vanaprastha. You're like, I will leave. I don't want this material world anymore. So it can happen like that. Like, you know, we all know vanaprastha, right? What is vanaprastha? Vanaprastha means? Vanaprastha means they don't keep any connections with the family.
Life.
Yeah, basically when there is brahmacharya, all small children like you. Then when you get married, you're grihastha. Then when the grihastha's responsibilities are done, when the kids are settled, when the kids are married, then the wife and husband takes vanaprastha. That means in that vanaprastha, they're completely dedicating. Basically, it is like a retirement, but it's not like the so-called retirement from your government office or from your regular. Usually, retirement means, what do we think? Okay, retirement means we think, okay, the parent is not working anymore, or we are not working anymore. We are just relaxing. That is what we think. Retirement means that is the immediate thing we remember, right? So, vanaprastha is a retirement. Retirement means what? They're completely going to dedicate their life in the spiritual life. And it is said that once you take vanaprastha, you don't even interfere in the children's family affairs unless and until they want you to. Unless and until they come up with a problem and ask you to address, you should not interfere. Vanaprastha stage, they're just thinking about spiritual life. And when do they take, said these days, you know, these assisted living, right? How many of assisted living means they become old, right? And they're not able to do things by themselves. they can't tie their shoelace or they can't lift things, right? So then there is so many things called assisted living where somebody comes and helps them, right? So when you become old, things like this happen, right? When we will understand that our body is going to is not going to be like before anymore, we can understand. So Vidura is saying when your body becomes like that, it is better you live. In olden days they used to do like that because they don't want to burden the children. See, suppose if you have to do everything to your mom and dad, you'll do 1 day, 10 day, 20 days, 30 days, and then you'll get frustrated if you have to do everything to them, right? So they don't want to have that to happen. So they will just leave the house and they will leave their body somewhere else. So they'll either do that, or Prabhupada mentions in the text 26 that you can do that, or you can just be in the association of devotees, like Vanaprastha groups can be there where all the devotees can stay together. They can hire somebody to take care of their needs. Then when devotees are there, even in old age, when they're together, they keep discussing about the common things. They can do things commonly. They can be in the same consciousness. So that way also you can leave your body. That is one way. And getting frustrated with this material life, being insulted when you become old by your kids, your grandchildren, by neighbors or anybody, and then getting frustrated and leaving is one way. And just going and staying amongst the devotees, like see now Dhritarashtra is really whole his life he has been done. He was so attached, and he was so blind. Prabhupada writes like he's spiritually blind, that he was not able to understand what his brother Vidura is giving. He was not able to listen. He was not ready to listen. See, because of that, what happened? All this havoc has happened, right? And if he would have listened before, it wouldn't have happened, right? So now, and he was inimical towards Pandavas, and now he's coming and staying with Pandavas. Pandavas are taking care of Dhritarashtra. So Vidura is saying this is not correct. How can you depend on them? Whole life you are not liking, you are very inimical, you are cheating them, you didn't want them in your life, and then now you're dependent on him, you're staying with him. And he says, right, you became old and you still have a hope to live. That's very true. Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to die. Very difficult.
Mataji, Srila Prabhupada got frustrated with his family life and he left. And also, Mataji, what was that picture of the snake biting the bird and then this?
That is like this material world is a miserable place. Always there is a danger.
Yeah,
That's
but like Mataji, why is this giant anaconda snake is coming to bite a small bird? It
why?
makes sense. Why would a big
why should not? Is it? Why should not? Big or small doesn't matter. If the snake can eat, but first of all, that's not anaconda.
Well, whatever, a python.
Yes.
It looks like a python.
It's okay. Maybe the Prabhuji who did this drawing didn't know that there will be one boy, Suraj, who will ask a question like this. Then he would have drawn a big something else.
Okay, I just hope he doesn't draw a Titanoboa right there.
Okay. So now Prabhupada in this text, he mentions there are 3 types of transcendentalists. One is Dhira, as we have seen in text 26, that he's not disturbed by being away from family association. Like Vanaprastha, they have to leave family and go. So Dhiras are not disturbed. And the second one is a sannyasi order. They're renounced. They renounce this life. They get frustrated and then they renounce. And third one is a sincere devotee of the Lord who awakens God consciousness by hearing, chanting, and he leaves home depending completely on the personality of the God. 3 types of living. Dhira is not disturbed. He doesn't mind. He's sober. It's okay. He's undisturbed. Second one is they're frustrated and they will leave the house. Third one is a sincere devotee. He will leave thinking. It's like, see, Vidura. Now when Duryodhana insulted him, Vidura left the home. He didn't even plan. He didn't plan where he's staying. He didn't plan what food is. Suppose we are going for a yatra. How much planning we will do? What time we are landing? Who is going to pick us? Where are we going to stay? What are we going to eat? We plan everything, right? But Vidura didn't plan. He just left like that. So the third one is the best, like completely dependent on Lord. Imagine if that day is there like that. Suppose tomorrow you have to go out, you don't know where you will stay. Like when Srila Prabhupada came, he didn't know, right? At least he knew that somebody was coming and picking, but still. So Prabhupada mentions that. And so Prabhupada also mentions in the purport that there should be dependence on the God. And you all know that shloka, right? Eyatamam. Can somebody say? Eyatamam.
Mataji, can you say?
Yeah. So Krishna is saying, however you approach me, I'll reciprocate, right? So if you desire material benefit, what will happen? You tell me. When you desire for material benefit, what will happen? Krishna will grant us those material things. Temporary. Yes, we'll ask for that and Krishna will sanction, right? But so Krishna also will think, okay, maybe she wants only that and he will give. So the point here is, like sincere devotees are always dependent on Krishna. If you're not dependent, Krishna will think, okay, you're not dependent, that's fine, like that. And text 27, and actually this whole topic is about retirement, like Dhritarashtra quitting the home, right? So if you know honeybees works in groups, right? They all work. There's a queen bee, there are worker bees. They collect the pollen, they collect the nectar from all the flowers. Then they come, they put in every cell, they work together. Then there is wax, then the honey comes. So it's a big process, right? So as long as all the bees are working together, there is no problem. But once one bee, suppose the queen bee becomes old and the queen bee starts taking more than giving. You understand what I say? Taking more means like your mom and dad is there now. They're doing a lot to you. They're giving for you. They're giving, right? They take care of you. They do everything for you. Tomorrow when they become old, they're in a situation to take from you. Physical need, or it could be anything, right? So then what will happen? That's why these days most of the parents are in orphanage, because none of the old age homes, because none of the kids are willing to take care of the parents. So queen bee, why I'm saying is this is because once the queen bee becomes old or the worker bee becomes old, then another queen bee comes and takes over and this queen bee eventually dies, right? So that is also like, that is the life even for us. So now Vidura is saying, once your body becomes like that, become intelligent, just leave home. Just don't stay there.
Mataji, how does a queen bee regenerate a queen bee? Like, that's not possible because queen bees create worker bees and there's nothing that creates queen bees.
So there will be only one queen bee? Queen bees can't come from anywhere?
I don't
So
know
no,
how they come.
out of the whole thing, the queen bee gives birth to one queen bee and that's it.
See, one queen bee gives birth to another queen bee. Advait is saying.
They can only give birth to
Would
one
be
queen bee though.
really
Every
Yeah,
other
when
other
that
one
queen
is
bee becomes
workers.
old, the queen bee, okay, but this is not a science class, right, Suraj?
That would be
Forget about queen bee. Suppose some bee is becoming old, what will happen? The bee is not able to collect honey, right? Forget about science. We can put life cycle, we can see how it's going to work later. If you are interested, I will put cycle next time and show you. Okay, text 28, who wants to read?
Mataji, can I say?
Who is that?
Tulasi say?
Let's see if there's anybody
Can
else who
Tulasi
wants.
say?
Tulasi, just give me, let's see who didn't get a chance. Advait didn't get.
Can Shubhadra and Giridhari?
Let Advait finish, then I'll give you a chance, okay? Advait, go ahead, read the shloka. Read the shloka.
Ato disamya to swaya janta gat bhavam hitavatva parasaya kala pumsam guna vikasana.
Okay.
Please. Oh, wait,
Thanks.
do I read the translation?
No, I'm looking for somebody else. Shubhadra, can you read the Shubhadra translation?
Okay. Please, which one, Mataji? Right,
Please, therefore.
below. Please therefore leave for the north immediately without letting your relatives know, for soon that time will approach which will diminish the good qualities of men.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so
Can
what is that?
Can I read the other one?
No, that's not the translation. When we go to the next shloka, I'll call you, okay? I just put some
Okay.
pointers. So the time will approach which will diminish the good qualities. So what is the time? That time is Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is what? Kali is the son of envy and anger. His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj was saying this. He said Kali Yuga is the son of envy and anger, and Duryodhana is Kali personified because he had both envy and anger. That was the reason why he troubled Pandavas since childhood, because everybody was appreciating Pandavas for their good and lovable qualities. Duryodhana felt so envious and anger. And we all know like how Duryodhana has troubled Pandavas since childhood, and even when they grew up, he didn't want to give the kingdom, and his dad was also supporting. So so now he's saying, you please, before even the Kali comes, please leave towards which direction? Where is Vidura suggesting him to go? Which side? North direction. North. And when you're leaving, you should renounce. If you're renunciating something, you have to do it with wisdom. Many times we say, I'm renouncing this, and we didn't bring anything. We have nothing to renounce, right? We brought a baggage of envy, lust, anger, greed. We can renounce that, but nothing material. We don't have anything to renounce. But you have to, if you're renouncing anything also, you should leave it with wisdom. Like if you can use anything material, like money or your talent or your house or anything that you have to the name of, anything that you have, you can use it for Krishna. You should renounce anything wisely. You can't say, I am renouncing everything, I'm renouncing everybody and just sitting isolated. That's not correct. If anything you can use for Krishna, you can definitely use it, whatever it could be. Okay. So
even if it's material.
Yes, even if it is material. Some Giridhari Shloka. Okay, you're laughing very nicely.
Okay, Mataji. Evam Raja Vidur Arnena Prajan Chakshur Padina Ajanida Chitva Shishushmina Pashan Dradidna Nirachar Bharati Sandashitadava.
Okay, good. Let me pick somebody to read the translation. Ojasvi, translation.
Mataji, you're muted and we can still hear you. How is that possible?
Because I am from another gadget.
Okay, Mataji.
He's present everywhere.
The spine of the family of Ajamida, firmly convinced by introspective knowledge, Kragna, broke at once his strong network of affection by his resolute determination. Thus, he immediately left home to set out to the path of preparation, as directed by his younger brother. Thank you, Mataji.
So what is he saying now? He's convinced by the knowledge that was given by his brother, and he immediately left home to set out on the path of liberation as directed by his younger brother Vidura. Actually, in purport, Srila Prabhupada writes that Krishna has been very merciful on Dhritarashtra, because Dhritarashtra, he did all these bad things, right? But still through his brother, who is a pure devotee, Vidura, through his brother, something good is happening. So if we have pure devotees in our life, we will always be directed in a good path. That is very, very important, to always have pure devotees, good association, good friends, so that they will always take. See, Vidura has been insulted again, but because he's a pure devotee, he's very compassionate. Again and again, he's coming and trying to give the right knowledge. So similarly, if we have good friends in our life, then they will always try to give us good knowledge, correct knowledge. If we are doing wrong, they will always tell us. So it's very important to have good devotee friends. You should have good devotee friends. We should have good devotee friends. And we should always take association of pure devotees. So we will take now, with Dhritarashtra is leaving house. So let's see what will happen to him after he left house. Let's see that tomorrow. But now I'll tell you one small pastime of Hanuman, because Hanuman is a pure devotee of Lord Rama. We will just see. I think some of you know this pastime. If you know, don't start saying Mataji, I know. This is if somebody don't know. Okay. So when Lord Ram returned back to Ayodhya, what will happen? Hanuman also comes. Hanuman can't stay without Ram, right? So he will say, I will take care of all these services. And he started taking care of everything. And Lakshman, Shatrughna, they will come and complain to Sita saying that we don't get to do anything to our dear brother Ram. Then Sita says, same, I am also in the same boat. I don't get to do anything. Hanuman takes care. So then they will say, okay, now you make a list of services, write names and get it acknowledged from Lord Ram. So Sita will make a list like who is doing what, and then she'll take to Lord Ram. Then Lord Ram understands that they wanted Hanuman not to be taking any. He understood because there's no Hanuman's name there. So then next day morning, Hanuman comes and he will say, I came to press the legs of Lord Ram, massage his feet. Then they will start saying, no, we don't need you. That is a service of Shatrughna. Didn't you see the services allocated outside? And then Hanuman will go outside and he will see the service list, and then he'll be so sad. Oh, I'm not able to do anything. I don't have any service allocated. And then Hanuman is very smart. So Hanuman will say, okay, I will take one service that is left. And Lakshman says, yes, because Lakshman was 100% confident that there are no services remaining. And Hanuman says, then who will take care of Ram's yawning? When Ram yawns, who will do the snapping? So he will say, I will do that. And because we don't know when a person yawns, Hanuman was always sitting with Ram, just looking at him. When will he yawn? And whenever he's yawning, he used to do like this. And Ram was smiling inside. Wow, Hanuman is very intelligent that, at least with this plan, he's always staying with Ram, right? And then that night, he will go to Ram's room, and then Sita says like, what are you doing here? Hanuman says, what if Lord Ram yawns in the night? Then Hanuman, nobody can stop his service, right? But Ram says, it's okay, you go and rest. Then Hanuman goes slowly, but he feels very bad that he is not able to do his service. And he will be saying Lord Ram's name, like Ram, 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 and he'll be snapping. But Lord Ram really yawns in the night, like it was such a big monster yawning, like, and he was not closing his mouth. Then everybody's like, then I forgot who comes, some Rishi. He comes and he will notice that Hanuman is not there doing that service. He will notice that. And when Hanuman comes, and then they'll call Hanuman. And when Hanuman comes and when Hanuman snaps, that is when Lord Ram will close his mouth. So Lord accepts any service that his dear devotee does. So Lord Ram wanted Hanuman to do that service. That's why he did that. So Lord loves his pure devotees. That's why if we are with the pure devotees of the Lord, then we can always be close to the God. That is one pastime. What's the time? Oh, I think it is time. So we will stop it here. We'll see this next story next time.
Thank you, Mataji.
And we will do our task.
Mataji, what do we do?
I said we will make diya with wheat flour. Morning I posted in the group. So you just get some atta or maida, add some color, natural colors if you want, haldi or sindoor.
What about like Mataji, we need like a fireproof thing because like Mataji, atta is not fireproof, and like if the bottom of the lamp burns and like it catches on fire, I don't want to like burn
Nothing
up
will
my
happen,
lamp.
Suraj. When we were little, we always used to do this in temple. Don't worry. I am sure Vinita Gandharvika Mataji also remembers. When Vrinda, your mom is there?
Yes, Mataji, we are here only.
No, I'm saying, do you remember we used to do this diya with wheat flour in temples?
Yeah. Actually, not only in temple, home programs. Before I know about the this toothpick, I used to do this. We used to do for all the members who comes to the home, and especially on Ekadasis, we used to lamp 33 lamps on with this making like this. And also last Purnima day at the end of the month, we lamp like this. So it is very auspicious to do with the wheat flour, which they mix with the milk also. They mix with the milk instead of the water. Some people does that also.
Okay, so Suraj, clear? Don't worry. Fire will not come. Don't worry.
Okay. Make sure your mom is there. Okay.
Yes.
Or you can put some flour on in the plate and put this diya on that. So nothing will happen. The flour is there, right? If the fire comes out, you can just put the flour, it will stop. Or a sand. I have a sand tray always in my school.
Are you getting? How many of you are getting atta? If you get, we can offer it to Damodar.
Mataji, we are also ready for Harati actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all can, you can offer it now right away to Damodar. Vrinda, I can't see you, Nana. Pala Vrinda, I can only hear you. I can't see you. What happened? I think your mom joined only. Hare Krishna Rudra, good to see you. How is your sister?
Good.
Are you going to school?
Yeah.
Which grade are you in?
I did.
Which grade are you in?
Third.
Third grade. I say my dough is ready.
Mataji, I'm ready.
Who is ready? Who is ready?
Mataji, we are ready, Mataji.
So somebody said, Mataji, I am ready. If you want two different.
Mukund.
Oh, Mukund. Okay, we'll start then. Make small balls.
Mataji, do we have to put oil?
Yeah, it's when you're making dough, oil is okay, but you can just rub in your hands and you can. It's not needed. If you want, you can still little bit. You can just rub on your hands. So see, I made a round ball. In the center, you'll make a hole like that. Okay. And then you press. Just press like that.
Mataji, is that Play-Doh?
No, it's atta. Who is asking? Who is asking? See, now I made like this, right? I'll show again also more. Now what will happen? We'll make 2-3 ways. You can make in 2-3 varieties. So one is you press like this, right? Now it came like this. So what you will do? Towards the corner, you just press. like that. Towards the corner, press, and then leave like that. Press. See, you can pour ghee here, and then you can put the wick here, or you can just already, if it is dipped in ghee, you can just put the wick here, or you can pour. See, we used to do in temple like this. My mom used to take me. See, it's standing. We used to keep there near God, pour the oil, just put the wick and light it. If you want some decoration, you can just put some holes like this. See. Like that. If you want it a big one and a standing one, you can take a big ball. Okay. And in the center, you can like in this, like you can in the center, and then you center, you press it like that, like a stand. Okay, and on top, just make hole and then press it. See, the other one you can make, you can keep pressing every side like this, like this, like this. You can also make like this. I'll show you again. Take a ball, press it in the center like how you pressed before. So press, and make like how you before chapati, how we make like that. Let there be a dent in the center, and now you can close here. See, press, and then you can use this. You can use this and then poke it like that, and press. And you can again press, and you can again press, then press. Comes like this. It comes like this, and you can offer like this. It's like a star.
Mataji.
You can keep in the center the diya, whatever you have, and then you can hold here and you can offer. It's cold also. It doesn't burn your hand. If you want like a stand, you can take a big one. I don't think you will need this big one, but just you can make like this. It's 2 ways. Yeah, Tulsi Manjari, very beautiful. Look at Tulsi Manjaris. She made very nicely. Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, do you? Oh, do you
Thank
see her?
you, Mataji.
Aye. Balavrinda, did you see Tulsi Manjari? She made very nicely.
Yeah, Tulsi Manjari. Wow, it's looking like real Riya. Super perfection.
Yeah, she made.
Even I cannot do it like that.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mataji.
Damodar will bless you so much.
Yeah, is
Manjari.
Damodara? Is your Damodara Aarti done? If you're doing now, offer in this and you can show your friends.
Vrinda will show Mataji. Vrinda,
What did you make?
We just made this diyas with atta.
Deal.
You can.
Mataji, Vrinda will show.
Wow, Vrinda did it. Good job. Very nice.
We will do Diya now in few minutes.
Yeah, Jagannath is saying amazing. Amazing.
Let me see. What they make?
She made the Vrinda. Can you show to Dina Krishna? Vrinda, Dina Krishna.
Vrinda, Dina Krishna.
She will put. You can put here and then you can offer. Take this. Take this.
No, I want to make one. Can I make one? I like that one. I like that. Teach me how to make it.
Mataji.
Huh. Wow.
Look, Jagannath, look what Jagannath is doing. He's offering it.
Tulsi Manjari, very nice. She made another one. So I don't know what to make. Very beautiful Tulsi Manjari. See, Vrinda is offering to the.
No, she did not get live. Mataji, she has to go. She just playing.
Amma, do you think we can put like 5 lines on it?
Tulsi Manjari, very nice. I liked it. No, it's not done.
Thank you, Mataji. I offered the ghee lamp to Damodar in the morning.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Can I make some dots?
Not like that.
Hey, Rudra is there. Rudra, did you dance? I see Rudra's mom. Mataji, did Rudra did it? Rudra went.
Oh, Mataji, I saw him doing, but I think he
He
got
left
lost.
the call. Maybe he left the call. I saw Mataji also on the call.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe he left the call, Mataji. Okay.
Yes, he just now left. He was there now before also.
Yeah.
Yes, I think then we can end the call, Mataji.
Sure, Mataji, we can end the call here. You all can, while offering, if you can take a picture and put it on the group, it is really appreciated. We'll do once Daddy comes, we all will do. Namo Vishnu Padaya. Oh, sorry. Vancha kalpatarobhya sarvasatindubhya pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Ki Jai, Prabhupada Ki Jai, Padma Sakhi Mataji Ki Jai. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.